Hi guys, good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Cameras on, please. Do you see? Because my hair is blonde and I look like I'm bald if you see the camera because you cannot see my hair. How awful is that? I'm not bald. So not bald, but because my hair is up tied, it looks like I'm bald. Okay, interesting. All right, let's everyone just turn on our cameras. Okay, we got Enki, Kylie, Amber, Celine, Aiden, Adrina, Yinzin, Magdalene, Sheehan, Jason, and this is Jonathan. Okay, cool, perfect. Nathan is joining. I think I accepted him, but I guess I didn't. Okay. So how are you today? Enki, how are you today?
I'm all right. Thanks very much. How about you?
I'm very well, thank you. What did you do today?
Just go to school, all those normal stuff, like do homework, play some video games, etc., etc.
Okay, good. Did you have fun during the weekend?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good. Perfect. What did you do?
I had a play date with my friends.
Okay.
So we went to art class together, and we had lunch, and then we had a picnic. We also get to play some games together.
Perfect. Brilliant. Okay. How about you, Zane? What did you do this week?
I do this thing. This went to school and practice the chorus speaking and do the TV sim.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Nathan, how about you?
Nothing special. Just like normal, go to school and do some homework.
Okay, cool. How about you, Amber?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm very well, thank you. What did you do this week?
I just went to school and do my school homework. Nothing really special.
Okay. Did you have any fun maybe?
I did a science experiment today at school.
Okay. What kind of experiment was that?
It's about germination of seeds.
Cool. Okay. All right. Perfect. Let's ask one more student. Aiden, how about you? Aiden? How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Normally it's the same. I went to school, do some homework and go to tuition.
Okay.
Went to tuition.
Okay, what did you do?
Do some homework. Preparing for exam.
Okay. Good. Did you have any fun maybe?
Probably no, because my exam is around the corner, so I don't play games much right now.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Jonathan, how about you?
fine.
What did
What
you
about
do
you?
today or this week?
Nothing much. Just went to school and just went to school and just do I do every other day.
Okay,
There's nothing special.
okay, cool. Good. Um, Magdalene, how about you?
I have a good day today.
Okay, what did you do today?
I went to school and I knew my writing marks for Chinese.
Okay, good. And how was that?
It's quite good and I got the best marks in class, the highest marks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, so I can see you're still a little bit stiff. You don't want to talk much, and that's a problem. So that's a problem. Let's ask Jason now to give us a little bit more. What did you do? How was your week? Did you do anything fun? And so on.
That week. How about you?
It was okay. Tell me something about your week.
I had fun on the weekend, but the thing was, my sister had just gotten COVID.
Oh no, how is she?
She's in the house, but she's down in the living room, living her dream life of watching YouTube 24 hours.
Oh, lucky her. Now she can enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, perfect. Awesome, good. Okay, guys, so I can, again, as I said, I want you to speak more, okay? Please speak more. Jiayu, tell me about you. How are you?
I'm good. I went to school and my tuition just as usual, and I also went to my ping pong training.
Okay. How was that for you?
Tired.
Tired? Why
Very
tired?
tired. Because my coach give us many exercise to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What kind of exercises?
Exercise that train our legs to move faster.
Okay. And how was that for you?
My leg was pain because of the exercise. My legs muscle pain.
Okay. That's it?
Yes.
Okay. Adrina, how about you? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What did you do today?
I think today is just an ordinary day, but this week I had a sport day, and I won in high jump. But I get number 3 for the high jump, so I was very excited about it.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Perfect.
Mm.
So I can see, guys, some of you did the homework, not all of you, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I can see we're still having some issues with phrasal verbs. Let me just double check. Celine, well done. You got 10 out of 10. Nathan. Nathan did it twice. That's good. Kylie, well done. 10 out of 10. Enki did it also twice. Okay, cool. And that's it. Nobody else did the homework. Oh, Amber did it. Sorry, Amber did it. 10 out of 10. And I think that's about it. Okay. All right, guys, today we have a little bit of intense class because we're going to have a little bit of grammar, and grammar is not obviously the funniest part, but unfortunately we have to do it just because, well, just because grammar is important, right? It is important when we speak, when we listen, and all of those things. However, today we're going to speak about conditionals. Conditionals are a little bit, so first of all, conditionals are very easy if you just follow a couple of rules. At first, it will be a little bit challenging. I'm not saying no. However, with a little bit of practice, you will be good to go. Today, we're going to have to work with, we have to do zero conditional, first conditional, and second conditional. So we're going to have to learn 3 out of 4. There are actually 4 conditionals, but we also have zero conditional. So let me share my screen with you so we can start explaining about these conditionals. Okay, so the first conditional or the zero conditional is the easiest probably because all you have to remember is that the sentences go with present simple tense, both of them. Now, what is a condition? So in the conditional sentences, you must have if. If is the term or the word that gives us a little bit more definition of what is this sentence about, okay? So if this and this happen, this and this will happen. We must have an if condition, and then we must have a result, okay? The zero conditional is the easiest. Look at the example. If you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. So this is the condition, okay? This is the condition. This is the result. Heat is in present tense. Boils is in present tense. So when do we use the zero conditional? We use it when we want to talk about the general truth and general habits, okay? Something that it's true. For example, we know that the water boils at 100 degrees, right? We also know how many planets are there. That should be a fact, okay? Because that is the truth. So the zero conditional, it is the easiest. Something that it's always true, no matter what, no exceptions. That's the zero. Let's take a look at the next one. The zero is the easiest, so let's not bother with them. Now, first conditional. When we have first conditional, we talk about things that are possible or likely to happen in the future. Why in the future? Because it has will. So the first part, remember that conditional sentences are actually formed with 2 simple sentences. So you need to have 2. Basically, within the first one, you must have the if and the present simple. However, in the second one, you must have will and the infinitive. Infinitive form means that the verb is not going to get ed, ing, and so on. So if it rains tomorrow, we will go to the cinema. So this is possible or likely to happen in the future. If it rains tomorrow, this is the condition. We will go. Will is something that it's giving us information. When is this action going to happen? Some of the examples. We will go to the cinema if it rains tomorrow. Now pay attention. The if clause comes in the second part of the sentence, but the result is first. Result, condition. So can you swap their places? Absolutely you can. Okay, so don't worry about that. Let's take a look at some of the other examples. If I do my homework, I will eat ice cream for dinner. If, do, present simple, will, eat, we have the condition, the result. If I save enough money, I will buy new watch. If I stay up at night, I will not be energetic. So remember, with the first conditional, you need to have will and present simple tense. The first one is also easy. Let's take a look at the second conditional. Sorry, not this one. Ah, okay. Maybe this picture is better. I didn't realize that I have it over here. Okay, let's take a look at the third conditional. Ignore the fourth. Sorry. Let's take a look at the second conditional. Let's ignore the third one because it's not relevant for us now. Now, within the second conditional, you need to have past simple and you need to use would in the sentence. If I had a lot of money, I would travel around the world. So we're having impossible things in the present, unlikely things in the future. So something that it's not possible to happen, we're going to use the second conditional. Okay? So what I would like you to do at this moment is, can you please make a screenshot of this picture? Keep it on your computer because this is important. Maybe I can make it slightly bigger. 1 second. Maybe like this. Yeah, maybe like this. It's big. Oh no. Okay. 1 second. I don't want you to see the third conditional. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, take a screenshot of this, please, because we're going to do an exercise. Zero conditional. All right, so let's stop sharing this. I'm going to give you a task now. The first one I'm going to give you will be only the zero conditional, so you can practice a little bit with zero conditional. You can keep the picture open. Okay, first task will be just zero conditional and nothing more. So we can practice the conditionals in its own time. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so this will be the first task for you. You're having some examples, you just need to change the verbs. I want you to be very careful with this. So we got PET, oops, PET, dun, dun, dun. All right, here is the link for you. Take your time, read it very carefully before you decide how you're going to change the verb. Also, be careful because it's present simple, okay? So if it's a third person, you need to put S. Be careful with the negative form, not do. You cannot put not do over there. If you work each of the sentences very carefully, you're not going to make a mistake. Now, if you have, let's say, 1 to 2 mistakes, that's fine. I will accept that. If you have more than 5 mistakes, unfortunately, you're going to have to do it again, okay? Because the zero conditional is the easiest. However, you need to be very careful with the present simple tense. Oh, I can see a lot of mistakes over here. Not get is not good. Now, you need to think about present simple tense, guys. This is not good. If you don't get, what is this not good? Not get, sorry. And you cannot use will be because this is present continuous. Sorry, present simple. Take a look at this. Condition has present simple. Result has present simple. You're not supposed to use will. Yes, Jason, you have to do it again. Let me see Magdalene. I think, yes, Magdalene, sweetie, you need to do it as well. So no will. No will. And over here you put do not. That should be fine. Maybe don't. No. Yeah, don't. This should be don't. Guys, remember, 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 remember. Present simple, present simple. You need to learn this because this is the easiest. If you are making mistakes with the zero conditional, oh wow, what's going to happen with the second one? So please do it again. That's fine. I'd rather have this 1 hour doing just the zero conditional rather than skipping it, ignoring it, continuing to the first conditional and the second one, and then we make a mess. Because I promise you, it will become harder. Zero conditional is the easiest. That's why we need to master it. Present simple only, both sentence in the condition and in the result. Amber, nice. Well done, good job. Everything is correct. Let me just switch this off so they wouldn't see it. I'm going to prepare zero and first conditional for those of you who I'm going to say, but at this moment that will be for Amber only. So let me give her first conditional. So zero and first conditional. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to send this link. So we got PET, PET. Okay, so this one is just for Amber for now. Let's see the rest of you. So Amber, in this exercise, you need to be very careful. If the sentence is going to be within the zero conditional, the first conditional, do you need to use present simple? Do you need to use will? Adrina, do it again. GAU, let me give you the streets. Oh, sweetie, streets. If this is plural, this is singular. I think that's the only mistake you have. Don't is okay, but I think your spelling is something wrong. Oh yeah, you didn't have the hyphen, so don't worry about it. Don't worry, you did well. Let me send you the link. GAU for you. GAU for you. That was good. Okay, so you can do this one as well as Amber. Okay, let's see. Jonathan, I'm sending you the link for you as well. Let me just see what happened with Jonathan. 2 mistakes. Always cries. We don't spell it cries like this. When my friends is plural, so you cannot use tells. Let me see, Nathan. Okay, Nathan, I will send you as well the link. 1 second. You have a little bit of mistakes over here, but that should be fine. When you drink, not drinks. The mountains get, not gets. When it snows. But that's fine, okay. I'll accept this one. Kylie. The streets is plural, so we need to have get. I don't. Where is do? You forgot to do over here. She, not will, because we need to have present tense, so no will. That's fine, Kylie. I will send you the second link as well. Celine, I will send you the link as well. Okay, so Celine, Kylie. Perfect. Very couple of mistakes. That's good.
Teacher, did you send the link already?
I think I did, didn't I?
I didn't receive it.
You didn't receive it. That's fine, sweet. I'll send it to you again. Do you have it now?
Thank you, teacher.
No problem. Okay, so I'm still waiting from Enki, Aiden, Sheehan, I think Adrina as well. Adrina, Jason, Magdalene, Yinzin?
Teacher, just now I restart my computer because my computer just lag. So
That's
all of my things are disappeared.
That's fine. I'm gonna send you the link again.
Okay.
Okay, let's copy. So we got Aiden.
Later rest I do it for you. Cannot.
Why you cannot do them now? Jason, let me see what you've done. Jason, yes, please. Let me see where you're making a mistake. Let's take a look at together. Okay, so Jason, this over here is past tense. We don't need past tense. You sure? You doesn't get the S. The mountains is in plural. You cannot put S. You becomes, that word does not exist in English. You gains, no, because it's you. He gains, she gains, okay? Be very careful. Do it again, please. Adrina? When it snows, third person. When my mother, having is sweetie conditional, continuous tense. We don't need continuous. We need the present tense. That's good. I'm gonna give you the second link. I just need to close it. So students are tricky, you know, they will just copy the answers. So I have to close it. Let me send you the second one. All right, here is the second one. Now with the second one, you need to be very careful. We're having zero conditional and first conditional. I'm just waiting your mistakes now because I know there will be a lot of them. I hope there won't be, but I'm just expecting. Perfect. Yinzin, well done. Let's see. Bravo, sweetie. One mistake. Well done. Good job. Jason, let's see what happened. When you drink, sweetie, it's you. No, you're not going to redo it. But sweetie, it's you. When you drink, not drinks. Okay? Is the second person. Now, when my mother is a third person, has. When my friends, tell, because it's a third person, but it's in plural. That's fine. All right, I'm sending the second link in the chat box for all of you. Let me just see, so I wouldn't send the same one. Yeah, here it is. Enki, sweetie, you have again will. Sweetie, if you have will, this is not first conditional. This is not zero conditional. Can I please ask you to do it again? Don't hate me, please.
I will gladly do it again.
So let me just give you a tip on the first one. If it rains, the street, we're going to remove will because we're going to go with present simple tense. If get is present simple, it's going to stay get. Be very careful with the noun. If the noun is in plural, don't put gets. The streets get wet. My mother gets angry when I didn't is in past tense. We don't want past tense here. We want the present simple tense. So remember not to use will, because that's a mistake. We're just gonna have to learn the conditionals today because also guys, so with the conditionals, so you know every time when we learn something when it comes to grammar, ideally you should use it in your writing parts as well, in your writing tasks, because this way what you're showing to the examiner is that you improved your grammar. So you're using the grammar that is suitable for your level rather than just, I have a hiccup again. I don't know why I always have a hiccup at this time of the day. So you always need to improve your writing skills. But how do we do that? First of all, vocabulary is number one. That's a priority. But grammar is also very essential. So since we learn now about zero conditional, every time when you're going to have a writing task, maybe not every sentence, but you can play with it, okay? So you can play with it and you can maybe create at least one sentence with a conditional. So when the examiner is going to read it, they will say, okay, so they're using present tense, past tense, conditionals, they're good to go. So you're gonna have higher marks. That's the goal. Good job. So Sheehan and Aiden, you have the second link in the chat box. Please open that one. Let me just see what's wrong over here. When my friends, sweetie, you put tell instead of tell. The spelling, just one letter, but it is what it is. And Aiden, my mother gets, because mother is a third person. When I don't do my homework, she is, not be. Okay, we're making a progress. I like it. I do like it. Let me see the next one. Well, the next one will be even more difficult because you're gonna have the second conditional, the one that is the hardest. That is the hardest, I promise you. Okay, let me just, I want to give you just a second conditional first. I know, guys, it's a little bit intense. As I said, it will be a little bit intense today just because the grammar is, I mean, there is no point for us to keep going with the material if we don't cover this. This is very important. The more we practice, the easier it becomes for you, and you're going to get higher marks. You will have a break in about 13 minutes, so don't worry about it. I'm going to give you a break anyway. Jason, I don't understand what sugar.
Guys, in the second exercise, guys, as guys sugar, guys cookies in it. So should I write cookies or only one G?
I don't understand the question.
The second link you sent to us, there is in the making sentence part, there is a sugar cookies, not one. So should we put 2 or 1?
I don't understand what is that. Let me see. So what's wrong with this one?
Scroll a bit more down.
Yep.
Yeah, see the add sugar cookie in the third part.
Sweetie, which exercise I'm looking at? I don't understand you.
The organize to build type 0 conditional sentence.
Okay. The third one. Okay, so
If
what's wrong with
cookies
this one?
you sweet, it adds sugar. Yeah, cookies in the sugar.
Everything is correct. You just need to make a sentence.
Yeah, so should I write cookies in the sugar or just one?
Well, that's the thing. That's why I'm asking you to do this task so I can see what is the correct answer. What do you think?
Just write one.
Okay, so try it. Let's try it and see if you can do it. Jason, so basically only this sentence that you weren't sure what to do is the correct one. I'm sorry. Oh no. That was a good one. Yes. So this is the question that you didn't understand what if there was something missing over there, but that is actually the only sentence that you have it correct. Perfect. Good. We will explain, guys, this exercise again. Okay, so don't worry. However, I first want to see each one of you to finish this task, so you don't have to redo it. We're gonna redo it together because there are a couple of things that we need to go through them. No need to redo. No, because we still have the second conditional. That is very hard. So I'm not going to give you a task now because I want to give you a break and I want you to use the break. However, I first need to wait for you to finish the 0 and the first conditional exercise. Okay, I still don't have any other students, but that's fine. I'm just giving you a minute or so. Still waiting for the rest of you. Okay, I don't want to give you a break now because if you're doing the exercise, you won't be able to use your break. So I want each one of you to finish so you can use your break, please. Okay. Amber, well done. So far you have the best score, which is 9. That's great. Adrina, thank you. Anki, thank you. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students only have submitted the second exercise. Yes, Adrina, no problem, sweetie. Thank you for telling me. That's fine. No problem. Okay, guys, so how many of you are here? Let me just double check. You are, so we say 15 minus me and the admin, you were 13, and I only have 6. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The rest of you, what's going on? Okay, so do you know what? I'm going to give you a break, 5 to 7 minutes. Please use your break, okay? Forget about what you're doing now. Get your break now. Go to the toilet, get some water, whatever you need to do. Be back here. We will go through this exercise, and then we're going to go to second conditional. It's the hardest, but it is what it is. We have to learn it today, okay? Use your break, please, and I'll see you in about 5 to 7 minutes. Leave everything you're doing. You need to have a break, okay? See you in a second. Okay, let's get back, please. All right, we are here. So let me see. Just gonna open the link. Okay, it doesn't want to be open. Let me try again. All right, so. Okay, let's open, let's say Jonathan's. Okay, so over here, this is fine. I can see a lot of mistakes with this part over here. Let's take a look at the first sentence from exercise 3. Farmer gets very angry if you leave the gates open in the barn. Open in the barn. So if you leave the gates in the barn open, if you leave the gates open, so open should be here in the barn. That's the mistake that you have, Jonathan. The second one, you have more chance of die if you don't use a seat belt. You put seat belt together. It's separate. Seat belt, Jonathan. Number 3. Aha, it should be the opposite. If you add sugar, it tastes sweet. You just have to switch their places. she will be able to do more. To do more. Okay, let's take a look at number 2, at exercise 5. You should start saving money now if you decided to. Okay, so it should be the opposite. If you decide to go to Australia, you should start saving money now. Need to change the places. Number 3, if we want to arrive before the storm starts, we have to hurry. Where did you find need? We don't have need in the sentence. We have to hurry, not need. Okay, so as I said, zero conditional and first conditional are tricky. But let's take a look at the second one. Okay, where's my link now? Not here. Okay, so I'm going to give you just the second conditional first, and then will be the hardest part where we're going to mix the 3 conditionals together. Okay, let's take a look. So this will be just the second conditional. Pay attention, within the condition, you need to have past simple. Within the result, you need to have would plus the infinitive or the base form. We also call it a base form. So let's customize the link. We got PT, BET. We're putting the marks here. Copy. Okay, let's take a look. So you're having examples. Follow the examples, okay? Follow the examples and do the task. If we need 5 minutes, that's fine. If we need 15 minutes to do so, that's also fine. Follow the example. As I said, you need to be very careful with the grammar tense, especially with the second conditional. All right. Those of you who are ready with this one, I'm going to give you first one to choose the correct answer. And after that, you're going to have one exercise to write the answer. So this one is easier. Let's customize the link. So BT, copy. So far, it's just Jason that it's ready. So let's give him the link.
Teacher, I'm going to do it again.
Okay, let me see what you've done. Aha, please. Yes, please. It's easy, guys, when you have the rules on one side and you have the exercises on the other one. You're not rushing it. You just take your time to do the correct answer, to choose the correct answer. Of course, at first it will be a little bit slower, but because you've never worked with these conditionals. Now with the next exercise, you're actually going to have to combine the 3. So that's not easy. I must be honest with you. Adrina, please do it again. Let me see JU. Okay, you're not going to do it again. Yeah. Let me give you the second link, JU. Yes, Adrina, that's not nice. Okay, Jonathan, Inky, Celine, Magdalene, Amber. Okay, this is a tricky one, right? Okay, guys, so what I can see over here, not paying attention. When you have an if clause, you don't have would. So look at this. If I, and then you have past simple. The result will be in the second sentence, and then you would use would. Inky, this is all mixed up, sweetie. It's all mixed up. Let's see. Okay, the rest of you are, oh, I would say okay. All right, let's do the following exercise again. Let me just send it to you, the link, before we combine all of them together. So copy. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, some of you are ready. I'm just going to give you another one with conditionals. But I want to give you first, second, and third. Sorry, 0 first and second, not third. Okay, some of you are ready, but not all of you. Amber, well done. 10 out of 10. Okay, let me see which one do I give you guys now. Okay, this is the one you're doing it now. Let's pin this and close this one. 0 first and second. I think that's the one we're doing it now. Okay, so I'm going to give you this one. 0 first and second conditional. And we're going to stop with this one. So you're going to have one exercise for your homework as well. So let's take a look. We got BET, BET. It was a little bit of grammar today. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. But as I said, guys, we want to make sure that we are going to learn everything. Once you do the first one, please follow with the second one as well, because it is conditional. Okay, Jonathan, Jiu, Celine, well done. Nathan, well done. Guys, you can open the second link as well. And we're going to stop there, I promise you. Let's see how much time we're going to have so we can have a little bit of chit chat. Aiden, okay. I'm going to prepare the link for you for your homework. It will be 0 first and second conditional. You're not going to like it, but we're going to have to do it. Okay, so we got PT homework. Okay, it says your internet connection is unstable. Don't know why is that. Let's see if I switch my camera, would it get better? Jonathan, that's good. Okay, one mistake only. You can do the second link as well, please. We did a lot of conditional sentences today, but once you learn them, there's no going back. So that should be good. It was a little bit too much, I must be honest with you. However, the reason for this is because I want you to feel comfortable with the conditionals, because you know they're not very easy, so you have to improve them. Okay, let me update my file with your homework. Okay, so homework is the following. If you don't eat, you get sick. It's 0 conditional, because you don't have past tense over here. You also don't have will. So it's 0 conditional. I see a lot of students are having a mistake with this sentence. Okay, Magdalene, you can do the second one as well, even though the scores are not very good for this one. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay, we're still waiting for some answers because not everyone has submitted them. Okay, Celine. It's a difficult one, guys. I told you it's very difficult. That's why I was insisting at first so we can do one conditional in its own time. So first the zero, then the first one, then the second one, and then to combine them because they can be tricky. They can be tricky. However, what I want you to focus on when you have a sentence like this, also for your homework. Let me go back. So the first thing that you need to do when you have a sentence like this, okay, you need to see which grammar tense you already have in the sentence. So let's take a look at this one. Okay. So I already have tomorrow. All right. So if I have tomorrow, which conditional should I use? Which conditional has something to do with the future?
First,
The first conditional, very well. Okay, so we're going to say, if I see John, because the first sentence, it's actually the condition, right? If, every time when you have if, you're focusing on the condition. If I see John, I will tell him your news tomorrow. Let's take a look at the second one. Max sleeps only 5 hours a day. Okay, so we have present simple tense, right? But look at this one. If she, so we're going to use here sleeps, which is present continuous, her health, again, fast has something to do with the future. So what are we going to use? Max sleeps only 5 hours a day. If she sleeps longer, her health will improve. So again, we're having first conditional. Let's look at the next one. If you water it to ice, which conditional we have here? Which conditional has something to do with facts? Something that it's always true, no exception. Zero conditional. So present simple, present simple. If you freeze water, it turns to ice. Zero conditional. So this number 4, you have present tense. Okay, so if you have a present tense in the second one, you need to think what you're going to do here. So you need to focus, guys, on the verbs you already have. You need to focus on the details in the sentence, okay? The details, not just the verb, how you're going to change, because each sentence, if you don't focus on the details at the end or in the middle of the sentence, you can put them in every single conditional. There's no rule for it. So you can do that. So let me see how many of you have submitted this one. Thank you, Vida Magdalene. Okay. Oh, this is still the first one. All right. Okay, let's see this one. She says, if the water didn't feel. Now, didn't is in past tense. But if it, within the if conditional, we don't have past tense. Potentially, if we have past tense, we'll be in the second part where we have the result. However, that will be second conditional. So this conditional will be if she doesn't, if the water doesn't feel warm enough, don't go for a swimming. We're having present tense in both ones. So that will be zero conditional. You can help clean the beach provided that you cannot be doesn't. Doesn't goes for the third person. Okay. So guys, details, details, details. You need to focus on the very tiny details in the sentence in order for you to make a good answer. All right, I know guys, this class has been a little bit intense. Even for me, it was a little bit intense because I was just waiting for your results, for your answers. However, you were doing the task. So I know it was a little bit too much. Okay, I'm aware of it. But as I said, because they're put in our book to have 0, first and second conditional together. And have you ever had conditionals before at school? No, that's why it's difficult. It's okay, don't worry. Don't worry about it. I gave you a link for your homework. I sent it in the WhatsApp group. Let's see how we're gonna do the homework. Now, if you're having 2, 3 points, please do it again, okay? If you're having 7, 8, then that's fine. Don't bother too much. We're gonna practice it. Again, I know it's not actually hard. It's just the routine that you need to get. So we're gonna take it slowly because we need to learn it, because trust me, the third conditional, it is the hardest, but lucky you don't have it in this book. So, hey, that's a good moment. We only have 3 conditionals to learn in this one. Good. Do you have any questions? No? Yeah, you're tired. I can tell by your face. Yeah, everyone is tired. Okay, boys and girls, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for coming to class today. I promise you 0 conditional, first conditional, second conditional will become much, much easier. Okay, it will become easier. Perfect. Thank you so much for coming to class today. Enjoy your week ahead. Have a good night, and I'm seeing you in 7 days. Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye,
Thank
teacher.
you. Bye bye.